All right, y'all. Saturday morning. We just got back from the landfill. Got the dump trailer emptied and ready to go for next Saturday. Doing that big tree cleanup job. We might need the dump trailer. We're gonna take it just in case. Yeah, but
looks like over.
See, those are all stick-ons. See?
Yeah, so they make
we need that piece that's on the mirror, that's on that suction cup. I'm trying to find, we need another piece of our GoPro. I'm trying to just use these little snap-on, I don't know what they're called, J-hooks or something. But instead of having to do the thumb screw to put it to this media mod or whatever this stick is called that we got with it. So I ain't got to undo this screw to swap it to that, to this, to the clamp. Trying to find this other piece so we can just snap it into all three different things there. But anyways, yeah, I got that trailer dumped. Got 7 on the list today to finish up. Not sure if we're gonna have to skip any of them or not, but we'll just see. I'm just gonna pick up right where we left off, Cody. What do you think about that? Think that'll work? Be a bill. And we'll just work our way back home either way. Yeah, not sure how much money we got left on the list today, but we did, we finished at $13.45 last night. So hopefully there's another $700 on here. Get us to that 2,000 mark. Like I was saying yesterday, we're really trying to get everything paid for by the end of this season. Not go into next season flat broke. So, one of the things I want to talk about this morning though, me and Cody, while we were sitting at the landfill waiting on them to open, we were just kind of going over a few things and trying to come up with a plan for next season. You know, we're not real sure what we're gonna do yet as far as how we're gonna work it. I mean, you know, this is going into year 3 and we just been doing this on the weekends, and you know, it's been working out really good. But you know, we still want to be able to grow, and there's not a whole lot of room for growth, you know, right now, the amount of time that we're able to put in. So, you know, there's a couple different ways you could look at it. You know, we've talked about splitting, alternating. Alternating really doesn't help us grow, but alternating gives us, you know, more free time. You know, but splitting is what we just talked about this weekend. You know, assuming we'll be done at 1 or 2 o'clock today, we'd have about 19 hours into this weekend's route. Well, if you split that up, you know, with 2 trucks, you know, a helper apiece, you know, you're talking about 9 hours of work, roughly. And, you know, we're not working right now, them turkeys in that field. But, you know, that really costs more money. Running the second truck and paying the helpers, that like I say, costs more money, but you could do twice as much, theoretically. So that might be something that we look at doing. We'll just kind of alternate using one of our personal trucks back into the mix, until we probably get it built up enough to where we would just want to hire full-time, and then they go back into this truck. I mean, hiring somebody full-time is going to be really, really hard. It's going to be a struggle for us right now, especially right now. We don't make nowhere near enough money to hire somebody full-time. and then you know you got the off season. You don't know what to do with them. You know, I don't know. We got some odd and end stuff, and I wouldn't be, I guess, afraid to pay somebody some money to kind of hold them over, you know, through the winter. I don't really like that idea for the employee or for us. I just really don't know if that's fair for anybody, because I don't know that you could pay them what they'd be making in the spring and summer. And if you did, you know, of course, there's always that chance of them just laying up through the winter, and then in the spring they're gone. So I don't know, something to think about. But we're gonna really try to go up to 80 next year. I think that's gonna be our goal. We're hanging out about the 50-yard mark right now. We're gonna try to add 30 to it. That's gonna be our goal. And the way we're gonna go about doing it, and y'all, I wanna encourage y'all to go watch, you know, some videos of maybe Mike Andes and Brian's Lawn Maintenance. I think those two come to mind as far as marketing and stuff goes. What we're gonna try to come up with is the 5 areas that we're in. We're gonna isolate each one of them. May include one more new area, but very small part of it that would be a good fit to the puzzle, I think. And we're just gonna isolate each area and really market hard in every one of them. You gonna tell us? This is one of the new yards that we picked up 2 weeks ago. Fit in real good with this Tallapoosa route. It's getting a lot better. There's a lot of work that needs to be done here, and she was kind of wanting us to quote it all, but we just told her that we didn't mind doing it, we didn't mind quoting it, but what we were more interested in is just kind of getting the yard, you know, handled and cut, and some of this other, you know, this bigger stuff like that, and around that garage and all down there, you know, if we could just wait till, you know, the fall and come back and hit all that big stuff, you know, later, that you know, we're interested in doing it. We just really didn't have time to fit it in right now. So she said that was fine, and I'm kind of surprised that they had us come back. I mean, it hasn't grown a lot, but we're going to have to cut it pretty low. But like I say, there's a lot of work here. You know, hopefully we'll get it in the fall, but like I say, cleaning up all that and everything, that's just not something we really got time to be messing with right now. And if we put it off a little bit, you know, that'll help us out, you know, once we start really having to skip these yards. And you know, a couple of these are probably, you know, 1 or 2 more cuts, and that's going to be it. So alrighty, we are wrapping up the day, heading back to the house. It's 1:32. We didn't have any skips, so that was good. We finished off today with 775. We probably didn't get, we had to go, you know, the landfill this morning, and then, so what? I mean, we probably really didn't get started out here till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't think we showed up until 8.
Yeah. So one of the ladies the other day had canceled, or you know, we'd still be cutting. But all that we showed up to today, we went ahead and cut them. A lot of them we skipped 2 weeks ago, so they needed it. But not a bad day. So I mean, really, technically, if you total out the day, it's, you know, $775 plus the 280 dump trailer rental. So you know, that's not a bad day. Especially, you know, we'll be back in 12 minutes. So I know one thing we got to figure out is something. What we're gonna do about these leaves? That thing just don't. Is them real the big high lift blades on the laser right now? Man,
That Skag does a way better job than that laser.
you think it's the thickness of the blade or something?
No, I don't know. Even with it throwing it back on you, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the thickness of that blade. 'Cause I mean, that high lift, it's probably like that much longer of a high lift.
Yeah. We bought some aftermarket like Oregon blades for the laser, and they're wider, and I guess the lift is taller. They cut awesome. They're cheaper than Exmark blades. Like, I think they cut better than Exmark blades. But when running them, when you close that chute cover, it is kicking out stuff everywhere. It's almost impossible to mulch everything because it blows so much air. Never had a problem really before with just a regular high lift. So we may just have to go to a mulching blade or something here in a little bit. But there's a lot of leaves hitting the ground already. I know it's not even nowhere near what's about to come. But we got to figure out a better situation because it's taking us a long time trying to mulch these up, make them look good. So I don't know what we should do. Really don't want to spend the money on like a big aftermarket, you know, motorized mulcher and all that. We thought about doing that, but I don't know if we're really going to be able to make that work. I guess, I don't know if the risk is worth the reward, I guess, kind of thing. At least not right now for us. And we really got some other things we need to do with our money, like I was saying earlier about paying stuff off. But maybe just that, what's that called, accelerator bagger? I mean, I ain't paying $4,000 for Exmark bagger.
Yeah, I think Ballard's got that one.
Yeah, that accelerator bagger, I've seen Ray use it, and what's that guy you watch on TikTok? You grow it and mow it. He's up tied a tarp to his and just uses it and goes around the yard and just sucks it all in. I can do something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do something like that, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just think it'd make it a lot easier. Some of these yards is okay, you got room to push it and stuff, but certain situations, I mean, by the time you get it blowed out from around the house and all, it just makes a mess. I mean, and you got to go over it 14 freaking times. So I honestly almost think it would be better and faster. So we'll probably look at getting one of them. I know they're not cheap either, but that store in Carrollton's got one in stock. Well, the other day when I was in there, that Exmark dealer, they had one sitting there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but all right, that's a wrap. Appreciate y'all watching and tuning in and subscribing and everything. We'll be back with y'all in the next few days or so. Try to keep some more videos coming y'all's way. Like I said, we kind of took a little break. There's just so much going on between, you know, normal life and this and everything. So, but we'll continue to try to put out some more content, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all have a good weekend.